Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you had a fantastic day. I'm Scott Molchan, the Million Dollar Landscaper. And today I just wanted to hop in and chat a little bit about coaching and some of the benefits of it and how it can actually help your landscaping business. And this is something that I personally have done in my past. I've talked with coaches, I worked with coaches, I worked with consultants, and I've seen some tremendous growth in our business. I personally still work with coaches right now. I still work with programs to help educate myself and make myself a better person. And I'm always learning. My wife and I are always looking at new ways to do things, and sometimes they're not always the best. And having somebody to help guide you and direct you on what to do can really, really help you. So I'd love to hear if anybody out there has worked with a coach, is working with a coach. Let us know in the chat session. I'd love to see who you're working with and what are you learning? What is something that's interesting to you? What do you want to learn right now? Because nobody's perfect. Everybody's got things that they need to work on for their business, whether it's understanding numbers, understanding hiring, ads, whatever it is. There's something we always need to improve. Most of us, a lot of times in the landscape business, we always look at things and like try to figure out, how can I get better at hardscaping, or what new service can I add? And that's all fine and great. And it's all part of having a business. But there's other avenues too that we need to be looking at to help ourselves and to help our business grow. And like some of them, like I said, is getting better at numbers, or figuring out how to run your business better, or just reaching out to other people. There's so many things that you can do. Just become better personally. Something that I want to work on is to not work so much. It's not that I'm lazy. Like, I've been going at this since 7 o'clock this morning, and I'm still going. I want to spend some time with my friends and family more than what I do. So I'm going to be seeking out a coach. We just applied for a program today, and I just want to get better at it. So today, like I said, I just want to kind of chat with everybody about coaching and see what you guys are doing. Let's see. Someone said, would love to have coaches, but I'm too broke for that, hoping to next year. I get where you're coming from. On the other side of that, I will say that sometimes they can help you get to where you want to go much faster. And if you can be looking and asking yourself, what can I do to afford it? Sometimes things come up that can help you. The biggest thing is, like, I look at with having a coach is, yes, it's an expense, but how much is it going to pay off? What's the ROI on it? What am I going to get back from having some kind of coach? It could be tenfold sometimes, but so don't necessarily look at it as something that you can't do. I don't know your position and where you're at, so not saying you can't do it, but maybe just look at it a different way than what you have been. But if you can't afford it, but there's other things you can do right now. There's definitely courses out there that are definitely affordable. Books are always very, very cheap. Listen to podcasts. There's always some kind of education you can do. So until you get to that point, if that's not where you're at, then what other avenues can you take to help yourself? So let me know, guys, if what are you doing right now to better yourself? Are you looking at some coaching programs? Are you using some kind of coach right now, or consultant? I would love to hear what you guys are doing. Put it in the chat session. Love to see. But as a landscape business owner, you're responsible for everything that's going on in your business, from managing the teams, to overseeing the projects, to marketing your business, to making sure that your finances are ordered. You're making a profit every job, and it can be a lot to handle. And that's where the coaching can come in, because coaching is all about getting that support, the guidance, and the accountability you need to reach those goals. And a coach can really help you identify the areas of business that need improvement and provide you the tools and strategies, that you need to do to succeed. And one of the biggest benefits of coaching is that you can help gain clarity and focus. As a business owner, you probably have lots of ideas and goals, and it can be difficult to prioritize, where you need to start. This is one of my problems. Like, my wife, she's all over the place. She has ideas for this and that. And that. Sometimes I have to step in and, like, whoa, slow down. Let's take a look at this. Or an ideal pop in her head, and I keep telling her just to write it down, because we're working on this goal right now. Let's finish this and go to the next one. So having a coach kind of help you prioritize what you need to start with is definitely very helpful. A coach can help you clarify your vision and help you create that plan to help you achieve it. So again, let me know if you guys are using some kind of coaching, what you're doing for coaching. Love to hear about it. Another benefit of having coaching is that it can help you gain, like I said, clarity and focus. As it's just something that we need sometimes. We need a little guidance on things, and it's something that I know I struggle with a lot, is staying focused on a task, because I'll get going on. I'm a great starter, but not always a great finisher, and it's sometimes it's a flaw of mine. But having a coach tell you, like, hey, you need to finish this through, or if I can't do it, maybe I need to hand it off to somebody, and that's where a coach can really help you get that. Another benefit to coaching is you can actually improve your communication skills and leadership skills. As a business owner, you need to be able to effectively communicate with your teams, your clients, everybody. And a coach can help you, provide you with the tools and techniques to help you improve that communication and become a better leader. I'm always sharing my leadership skills. I'm always wanting to learn more. I'm on our volunteer. I'm on our fire department here, and I'm actually going to be taking some classes through them just to become better. And I'm always looking to improve myself, improve my leadership skills. There's always something. Even if I go there and I only learn one thing, I'm going there to get more coaching, to get better. And I encourage you guys to reach out, find something, get a book, do whatever you can to become a better leader. The As you know, it's so hard to find people nowadays, and to get the people and to keep those people, and we have to become better leaders. One of the things I see as a flaw in the landscape industry a lot of times is that we get stuck in the mindset of how it was 10, 15 years ago, especially if you're a little bit older. um, I'm 45, and to change my mindset of how we handle people, and handle the different generations, is very important. You take that step to improve on it, and you have to be able to have an open mind, and you also have to be able to learn it and learn how to handle the different team and different cultures, and become a better leader and how to handle things. You can't just go yell and scream and yell at people. It's not going to work. They'll probably get mad and quit. You have to learn how to handle it, and address the situation in a whole different way than what we used to. So it's important to continue to learn. And one of the biggest things about coaching, it can provide you with that accountability and motivation. It's easy, so easy to get sidetracked and lose focus on your goals when you're running your business. Life gets in the way, something breaks, a customer calls to complain. It's easy, so easy to get sidetracked. You may be busy working on this. I'm going to work on my business this week. And then the customer calls to complain, or something happened in the truck, or whatever it is. It's easy to get sidetracked. So having that coaching to help guide you and keep you accountable for it is so important. This is something that I truly am passionate about, is having an accountability coach or accountability partner. I had this when I was going in our landscape business early on, and this is something that really helped me. My coach would give me a list of goals that we discussed and what we planned, and they would check in with me to make sure I'm staying on track. And the one thing I will say about having, even if it's accountability partner, if you can't afford a coach or somebody like that, reach out to somebody. But I encourage it to be somebody that's not close to you, not family, not friends. And the reason for that is because when it's somebody family or somebody close to you, they may not always tell you the truth. And so it's very difficult to have somebody that can hold you accountable that's not telling the truth. So have somebody that's not really in the business and doesn't really know you, but can hold you to it. So it's very important. Somebody says most coaches have coaches. Exactly. A different set of eyes and perspective helps with the big picture. Absolutely. I couldn't agree with this more. Um, This is why I have coaching. I want to get better. I want to get better at coaching. Actually, my wife Katie, who helps in our Million Dollar Academy, she's going through right now to become an executive coach. She's been going through the program for the, I don't even know, 6, 8 months now. She's working on becoming better at that and getting that done, because we want to provide more to our customers and to our academy members, and our new 3 month coaching program. So we want to be able to provide you more. So we have to get better at what we're doing. I was a landscaper. I didn't When I started my with my dad in '88, I had no plans of becoming a coach or having our academy or anything like that. It's something that I love. I love doing it right now, and something I had to adapt, but I have to get better at it. I have to go, to improve my skills. So, um, same thing with your landscaping business. It's something that you really have to reach out to and find a coach, somebody, accountability partner, whatever you have to do right now to get better. So again, let me know, are you guys working with a coach? Is it something that's you feel it's important, or do you not feel it's important? Uh, if you don't feel it's important, I'd love to know why. Um, if you look at any sports figure, they're going to have some kind of coach. Any big executive out there is going to have some kind of coach. There's always a need to get better, and you'll never get better if you don't take any getting advice from another person, or read, or become listen to something, whatever it is. So I encourage you guys to really look at yourself and look and see, not necessarily what can I do, but what am I not doing so well, and what can I improve on. There's people in our academy that want to get better at the numbers, so they're going through our courses on getting better at the numbers. There's people in the academy that want to get better with hiring and training and retaining their employees, so going through courses on that. um, Tomorrow night, inside our Million Dollar Academy program, we're going to be talking about overhead budgeting. So if you never made an overhead budget, that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. And there's people that have been doing it for a while. There's people that have been in our program for 4 years now. They're still hopping in and joining us and learning little tidbits here and there, because we can always improve ourselves. So but that was my biggest thing tonight. I wanted to hop in and talk about coaching. If you're interested in getting coaching, we would love to help you in your landscaping business. Excuse me. We just started a new, well, it's not has started yet, but it's going to be starting in January. We're starting a 3 month accelerator program. During this 3 month accelerator program, we're going to dive into each month. We're going to dive into different topics. So January, we're going to dive into knowing your numbers and setting yourself up to understand your numbers, how to put together a winning estimate, a profitable winning estimate, in January. And then in February, we're going to dive into sales and marketing. So we're going to talk about creating a marketing plan, creating a sales process, a winning sales process. Because if you don't have a sales process, what happens is you're going to take the information in one time a certain way, and another time you're going to have another way. You're not asking the same questions over and over. And it's hard to figure out what's working and what's not working. Where if you have a sales process, you do same thing over and over. And if it's not working, you can change one little thing at a time, and you can figure out what works for you. So again, February, that's what we're going to dive into. We're also going to get into some digital marketing and stuff like that. And then let's see, March, we are going to be going over building your team. It's honestly one of the hottest topics right now in any industry, is figuring out how to find people and where to find people. And I'm going to be honest with you, there's no magic bowl out there. There's nothing that's going to be able to say, hey, go here. This is where you're going to find all these great people, and they're going to come work for you and stay with you for years. There's nothing like that. And if anybody says that, I'm going to call them a liar. There's a lot to having a finding people and to getting people to want to stay. It's not just one thing you have to do in your business. It's not just like making this magic ad or putting on certain post or hiring a certain company to hire for you. There's a lot to it. So if you're not building the business that people want to come to, then you're not going to get those people. You're not going to attract those people. So there's a lot of things that you have to do on both ends. But we're going to walk you through, give you some job applications, some pre-employment questionnaires, some employee handbooks, a bunch of different forms and tools and spreadsheets and calculators all throughout there that are going to help you find those people, retain those people, and keep those people. So again, that's our 3 month accelerator program that's going to be happening January, February, March. Think of it coaching on steroids. It's going to be a pretty intensive course. We're going to be going every single week, have a 90-minute coaching session. We're going to be talking about whatever the topic is at hand and diving deep into it and allow you to ask questions, get feedback, make sure you're putting the right numbers in if that's what we're working on or whatever it is. And we're going to get you all set up. There's going to be plenty of time for questions and answers. And then during those 3 months, you're going to have time to be able to email me and talk to me whenever we need to make sure you're staying on track with everything. So again, it's a coaching on steroids. So I'd love to have you guys part of it. If you're interested, the links up above, milliondollarlandscaper.com/accelerator. It is starting January. So make sure you get signed up now because we are only accepting 10 to maybe 15 people, but I'm really thinking it's going to be about 10. I want this to keep this small. I want this to be a small group of people that will be able to interact and talk and get the most out of it. So it's going to be a pretty intensive program, but it's going to be very, very useful. We have people that have gone through our numbers courses and which is kind of has it in there. And they have come away knowing a lot more information than what they had going in. One of the biggest things that people were always shocked with was understanding what their equipment cost them, what their employees were really costing them. So some of these numbers can be very shocking and very surprising when you see what it is. So, but again, all these people that are doing these programs, they're wanting to better themselves. They want to get better and they're reaching out for help. They're reaching out for coaching. And, when we first started our $1 Million Academy, we originally just had the academy, the membership, whatever you want to call it, where you pay monthly, you go in, you take the course, and we'll do some lives and stuff here and there. But we're finding more and more people are wanting the coaching. They're wanting the one-on-one set times, and I really, really enjoy it. I really love helping people. Love to see what we can do to improve your business. We've had people that are just getting started in the landscaping industry. We've had people that have been in the industry for many, many, many years. We got people again that are starting. We have people that are, over $1 million in business in our program. So no matter where you're at, we can definitely help you out and help you grow. But again, it's all goes back to the coaching. You have to reach out. You have to spend some time, spend some money to better yourself, to better your business, and to make it grow to where you want it to be. Otherwise, you're just gonna be spinning your wheels and trying this and trying that. And there's no point of trying this. And if it doesn't work, and then go try this, why waste a lot of time and energy when you can get it done that much faster? And the nice thing with our, at least in our program, I'll say, is that you just don't get to talk to me. You get to talk to everybody else in the academy. We have a whole private community. We have our live Q&As where you'll be able to hop in. You ask people, what worked for them, what didn't work for them. So it's a great place to reach out. And it's awesome seeing everybody kind of interacting in there and chatting and finding out and helping each other grow. So that's one of my favorite parts of the time of the month when we get to chat and do those types of calls. So I would love to have you part of it. But again, guys, love to see, are you guys working with a coach? Are you working with some kind of business consultant? Is it something that you've ever thought of? Put it in the comment section. I'd love to see what you guys have thought about this or what you're going to do with it. Like I said, a couple of just key points going back to what I was talking about earlier. Coaching can definitely help you with gaining clarity and focus to make sure you're staying on track, help hold you accountable, make sure you're staying motivated to keep things getting done. Those are the main key points that I thought about tonight that I kind of wrote down in some of my notes just to make sure that you understand what coaching is all about. And it doesn't have to be crazy expensive. It doesn't have to be it could be just what you want. There's different types of coaching. There's group coaching, there's masterminds, there's all kinds of different ones. And I'm not even talking about ours. There's all kinds of programs out there. So just do your research, find out about the coach or consultant, whoever it is, make sure they're legit. Make sure you speak to other members or other people they worked with. Just from our personal experience, we've been burned by a business consultant. We had a business consultant come in and they took about $20,000 of ours and they never finished what they're doing. The funny thing is they went out of business. We helped them, hired them to help us grow our business. Now, don't get me wrong. I got stuff out of that, But um, yeah, they end up going out of business the next spring. So make sure just do your homework with the coach and find out, what they're all about, what their values are. Make sure they're not there to just take your money and not giving bad advice. So just reach out, find out, do your research, and um, be persistent with it. So, all right, gang. Well, I appreciate you being here. Let me know if you have any questions about coaching. Again, we have our new 3-month growth, I'm sorry, 3-month accelerator program coming up here starting in January. Love to have you part of it. We're taking every single week. We're going to have a 90-minute coaching session, taking a deep dive into each section of the courses that we have in there. You'll have lifetime access to the courses when you get done, and during that 3-month period of time, you'll have access to me and be able to ask questions and stuff. So, all right, gang. I hope you have a great night. Hope you have a great week. Let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.